Hey, good morning, boys and girls. It's great to see you again. Today is Wednesday, March 25th. Let's bow our heads and pray together. Dear God, thank you for this happy day and help me keep it just that way. Amen. Boys and girls, you know what I noticed? Our day today, Wednesday, begins with letter W. Wednesday. We learned about letter W and some words that start with W. I have some for us to look at today. Let's see if you can name these words. What is this, boys and girls? Watermelon starts with letter W. And here we have a wagon. Wagon begins with W. Ooh, yummy. Next, I have some waffles. Waffles begins with letter W. Raise your hand if you like waffles. Me too. Waffles are yummy. And last, I have this, a window. That's right, window begins with letter W. You may have windows in your house. I know a fun thing to do today. You could go around and count all the windows in your house. Window begins with W. I bet you have more than 20 windows in your house. Go and see. All right, yesterday we also learned a new word. We learned the word oviparous. Say that with me. Oviparous. Great job, friends. And yesterday we read a book about some animals that are oviparous. That means they hatch from eggs. Today I have a really fun book about oviparous animals. It's called An Extraordinary Egg. Now, this is a funny book because in this book the animals talk and they do a silly thing. Now, boys and girls, do animals really talk? No, but they do in books and movies to entertain us. So these are called fantasy stories where the animals talk. And there is an egg and there are oviparous animals in this story, but it's a fun story. Let's see what happens. An extraordinary egg. On Pebble Island, there lived 3 frogs, Marilyn, August, and the one who was always somewhere else. That one's name was Jessica. Jessica was full of wonder. She would go on long walks way to the other side of Pebble Island and never return until the end of the day, shouting, "Look what I found!" And even if it was nothing but an ordinary little pebble, she would say, "Isn't it extraordinary?" But Marilyn and August were never impressed. One day, in a mound of stones, she found one that stood out from all the others. It was perfect and white like snow and round like the full moon on a midsummer's night. Even though it was almost as big as she was, Jessica decided to bring it home. Now look, she's looking in a stack of pebbles and she finds one special one. What does that look like to you, boys and girls? Does it look like an egg? Let's see what happens. I wonder what Marilyn and August will say when they see this, she thought, as she rolled the beautiful stone to the small inlet where the 3 of them lived. Remember, she still thinks it's a stone. "Look what I found," she shouted triumphantly. "It's a huge pebble." This time, Marilyn and August were truly astonished. "That is not a pebble," said Marilyn, who knew everything about everything. "That is an egg. It is a chicken egg." "A chicken egg? How do you know it's a chicken egg?" asked Jessica, who had never even heard of chickens. Marilyn smiled. "There are just some things you know." A few days later, the frogs heard a strange noise coming from the egg. They watched in amazement as the egg cracked and out crawled a long, scaly creature that walked on 4 legs. "See?" exclaimed Marilyn. "I was right. It is a chicken." "A chicken!" they all shouted. The chicken took a deep breath, grunted, gave each of the astonished frogs a look, and said in a small, raspy voice, "Where is the water?" "Straight ahead," the frogs cried out excitedly. So they think it's a chicken. Is it really a chicken, boys and girls? No, but they think it is. The chicken threw herself into the water, and the frogs dove in after her. To their surprise, the chicken was a good swimmer, and fast too, and she showed them new ways to float and paddle. They had a wonderful time together and played from sun up to sundown, and so it went on for many days. Then one day, Jessica was somewhere else, and August and Marilyn saw a commotion in the water before them. Someone was in trouble. Quickly, the chicken dove into the dark pool. August and Marilyn were frightened. After a few moments, the chicken reappeared carrying Jessica. "I'm all right," she called. "I just got tangled in the weeds, but the chicken saved me." From that day on, Jessica and her rescuer were inseparable friends. Wherever Jessica went, the chicken went also. They traveled all over the island. They went to Jessica's secret thinking place and to the Great Pebble Monument. One day, they went to a place where Jessica had never been before. A red and blue bird flew down from a tree. "Oh, there you are!" it exclaimed when it saw the chicken. "Your mother has been looking all over for you. Come on, I will take you to her." They followed the bird for a very long time. They walked and walked and walked under the warm sun and the cool moon, and then they came upon the most extraordinary creature they had ever seen. It was asleep, but when it heard the little chicken shout, "Mother!" it slowly opened one eye, smiled an enormous smile, and in a voice as gentle as the whispering grass said, "Come here, my little alligator." And the little chicken climbed happily onto her mother's nose. "Now it's time for me to go," said Jessica. "I'll miss you very much, little chicken. Come visit us soon, and bring your mother too." Jessica couldn't wait to tell Marilyn and August what had happened. As she neared the inlet, she shouted, "Guess what I found?" And she told them all about it. "And do you know what the mother chicken said to her baby?" Jessica asked. "She called her my sweet little alligator." "Alligator?" said Marilyn. "Well, that was a silly thing to say." And the 3 frogs couldn't stop laughing. What a great book, boys and girls. Let's see if we can remember the names of some animals in this book that are oviparous. I'm going to write them up here for us. Raise your hand if you think of an animal that was oviparous from the book today. The 3 friends were all frogs. Frogs are oviparous. What else did we hear about in the book that was oviparous? Let's see. They thought that the baby alligator was a chicken, and alligators and chickens are both oviparous. This is the word chicken, and this is the word alligator. So we have frogs, a chicken, and an alligator. And the animal that came and told them something was a bird. We learned yesterday in our book that all birds are oviparous. Great job, friends. We have some oviparous animals in our eggs today. We only have time to do a couple, so let's see what I've got. Whew, here's a yellow egg. Let's see what oviparous animal is in our yellow egg. Ooh, it's a frog. Frogs lay eggs that turn into tadpoles and then frogs, and they are oviparous. How about in my blue egg? Let's see what's in my blue egg today. Ooh, it's a lizard. Lizards lay eggs, and they are oviparous. And the last one for today, my orange egg. Let's see what I have in here. Oh, it's a duck and some baby ducks under her. Ducks lay eggs, and ducks are oviparous. There's more activities for you to do at home today on the email I sent your parents. I hope you have fun with them all. And don't forget, take pictures and send them to Miss Beth so you can look on our Shutterfly site and see all the digital learning going on. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.